If you can, I think a lot of the problem is people I think some fans have gotten ridiculously attached to this idea of, oh, we have to have this constantly bright, optimistic future that Gene Roddenberry envisioned. And it's like, no, Deep Space Nine is the best Star Trek ever. And if you can accept Deep Space Nine, you can accept this. This is like the darker Section 31 that we saw in Deep Space Nine. So I don't have a problem with the Federation having a soft, dark underbelly that we always knew was there anyway, and that was there in the original series. So I thought this was fun.
So, yeah, I mean, it's basically a action spy thriller with a thin Star Trek veneer, and I enjoyed those. I mean, it is exactly what the wrapper says it is. It's nothing more. It is clearly a full season show that has been cut down into a movie. I felt like
I don't know about that. They apparently changed some of the characters that were on the team when they made the movie decision. So
yeah, I mean, I'm sure there were changes, but even like when they had the divisions, those were episode titles. Like each chapter was, to me, felt like what would have been a complete episode leading into the next episode, and it just didn't have room to breathe. In a sense, I felt like we didn't get to know the characters. I didn't really feel anything for any of the characters, especially the ones that died. It just wasn't time to get to know them. So like the leader of the team, Alok, was kind of there. Zeph was the comic relief,
Cyborg.
Cyborg, kind of, the brute, of the team and that sort of thing. So I just didn't feel those really developed. I think if you had 6 or 8 episodes, this really could have developed a whole story. I think just the inclusion of Rachel Garrett, the future captain of the Enterprise C, in this hints at what they intended to do was to create and grow this character over time. We're never going to actually get that, which is a kind of disappointing. I think it would have really enjoyed a whole season and maybe a couple seasons of Section 31. But this was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible. It certainly wasn't the worst Star Trek ever. Like I said, I've seen Discovery. So I give it a solid, like if I were to grade it, a solid B.